Well, hello there, and welcome to IVATOPIA'S Wrestling Domination, Ivan Reavers History. The game is known as Wrestling Revolution 3D, and of course you can buy it from Steam, as you can see from the link on the screen. Me, IVATOPIA, and my wife have nothing to do with this game, other than playing it sometimes and enjoying it. Hence this interview-like history series based on Ivan Reavers from IWD.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Ivan Reavers History. Who's Ivan Reavers, you ask? None other than me. And Jess Olsen over there. We have a non-title match right here. One-on-one match, me versus the Roadhog. About to go out there defending my title.
Oh, you're just
quiet. Be quiet. I'm supposed to be calling this, and you are too. It's what you're here for.
I know, but you're so loud. You're getting me a headache.
I'm not loud. You've got a hangover. You've not been getting your drinks. Just nowhere to focus on this week. We got this episode to get through. Come on. Here comes Roadhog messing around.
Why don't you please just quiet down a little bit? Just tone it down some, please.
The people need to be able to hear me.
I'm not asking you to whisper.
Here comes the champion, boys.
Why don't you use your stupid hammer?
Because I'm the champion. I obviously stopped doing... It's not stupid. It was one of the best hammers of all time. Well, obviously I stopped doing sponsor at that point. So I got my title instead. But that hammer, again, got me to that championship gold. It felt good. It was tough. It's strong. You want to hammer something, you use that hammer, because at the end of the day,
you're giving me a hammering headache.
Yeah, exactly. That's how good that hammer is. Even years later, she can still feel it now. That's how strong that hammer is. If you buy one hammer of a lifetime, that's a hammer you want to buy. As you see, I'm moving around the table.
What are you doing?
I don't know how to think about that. I think I'm trying to get that one. I was trying to get into the ring with it.
Dancing with it?
Well, my music was going. See, I was getting the ring for a great entrance. And it was off. Oh, got me in the knee. Ow! Oh, he's pushed me around. Look at that.
What is he doing with the stupid table?
He was trying to obviously put me through it. He couldn't work, trying to get me off it. So he took advantage. I came up with this amazing entrance. See, look, he's messing with the table now. He reversed me, finally got me through the table with that beautiful neck breaker there. That's what he was trying to do the first time. But obviously I brought it in to make this amazing entrance. Here's your champion, non-title. So I'm here, showing off to the crowd, giving them some entertainment. Because obviously with Roadhog in there, you don't get entertained very much.
Why not? He's cute.
It's not about cuteness, it's about how entertaining you are. And then he took advantage of it. So this was a lot boom on top of him. It's like, you basically tried to show me up there, boy. I'm the champion. I'm the guy who runs this place, basically. Oh! Oh, that was a good move by him, though. I've got to give him that. Look at that, wow. He caught the chair shot at the last second, suplexed me forward into the ring, so that was some power by him. I was surprised he had that. As you see then, he actually pushed me on the rope as I tried to jump over, so I slipped. He grabbed the rope then. Look, he's using the tables. Apparently, did the ref set up again? Someone fixed it. Seems. So is he going for something big here? Nope. Oh, I speared in through the table. Beautiful. Go for the pin. One. Pick out last second there. Beautiful, though. As you can see, this was a lot more entertaining than I thought it was going to be. And a lot tougher match than I thought it was going to be. Like, I really underestimated him.
Match if you just toned it down.
Well, I also really underestimated him in this match. And he was actually quite entertaining.
Why do you lose the title this match?
Okay, firstly, you know that I don't, because this is a non-title match. So unless the match gets restarted with the belt on the line, we're going to move there and he rolled me through the table into a pin. You see, that was very good of me to kick out of that after getting put through a table.
I didn't realize that it was a non-title match.
Literally said at the start, but you kept going, shh my head, stop talking.
Hurting. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the almighty you.
You're the almighty. Well, I was back then as world champion. When I come back, I'll be champ at some point. Rope break there. And besides, we're keeping you very busy of late without your drink. So I don't know what you're playing for. It's been very fun nights after these shows.
They have been. I've got a major headache.
Oh, where's he going? Oh, he's gone top to the table, and he used it! Ah, he kind of put himself through it, and I tried to go under him to avoid him.
I was like, who hurt that more, him or you?
I think it hurt me more because he landed on his feet, but then again, it could have certainly messed his ankles up a bit. The way we're looking, it looked like it hurt him more. Sorry, me more at the time. But then look, I'm back on the table, set it up, as I'm there about to turn to the crowd. And look, the ref grabbed it, threw me off.
Why?
I don't know. Like I said, I feel there's a little bias in this company at the time because I came in and took the top spot from the biggest main eventer in their company, and a lot of them, and the boys in the back, so to speak, don't like it. Like I said, I've always been a bit of an outsider when it comes to these companies and that, because they're so jealous of how good and great I am. Look at the whole thing with Tower. You know, like how much he's hated me for years after I beat him for the title. Boom! Beautiful move, reversal. Awesome there. Oh, I'm using a table. We made this a table match at that time we've used it at this point. Look at that. Boom! Took his head off. Okay. Oh, yep. You caught me with an elbow then. I kept slipping on the table. It's got a bit greasy. Probably with all his greasy hair
back
to
to any of these companies?
It depends. Like I said, like I went and joined Aces for a while because of what happened with IWD at the time. So it depends on the situation. Ideal situation? No, I want to be IWD for life and stuff. But oh, beautiful spear. But again, going there for one time, odd time to beat some of these punks up again and win the titles, maybe. Full time, it would have to be something really bad with IWD for me not to go back. Like, you know, Tal's in charge again and fires me full stop, that sort of thing. But I got an ironclad contract out of that in the past, so I can't technically be fired. Again, she also has an ironclad contract. I don't know at this stage, like we're not together anymore after what she did,
You
so.
still love her.
Technically,
I'll
but.
always love IVATOPIA.
Yeah, technically still, but I don't know how much I can forgive her. Any time away from her right now. So this is helping, and I feel you're helping me as well with what we've been doing after the show. And hopefully I'm helping you with IVATOPIA, so.
Yeah, but I'll never be able to get over him. He's the love of my life.
Oh yeah, that's beside the point, but sometimes you're not meant to be with a certain person, so you move on from there. Oh, he just hurricane rotten the referee, you see that?
But I do think that I'm meant to be with him.
Well, he's married to Amy, so he doesn't think that.
He's been married to a lot of people. Name one person he hasn't been married to.
SupernovaTiffy. He's had a kid with her, he's not been married to her. Because like I said, at the end of the day, he's not been married that many people. He's married Ruby and Sally, it's 2. And Amy now. And them 2, if I'm not mistaken, they tricked him at the time.
You don't think this one is?
I'm not saying she is or she isn't. I'm just saying that he's basically only been married 3 times. You'll see he's been married to who named someone he hasn't. Basically, everyone else other than 3. It's harder to find someone on the roster who he hasn't had a kid with. Now that's more of a challenge. Well, for marriage, there's only 3. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful drop
I
kick.
can't believe he has a kid with Amy.
Well, either do
I
I.
mean, her of all people.
Well, yeah, that's. But again, if he's saying was true, that was during the time when he was with Ruby, and she was bringing him back and drugging him, and she kept bringing apparently Amy in for a little fun session when he was kind of unconscious, wasn't it?
Yeah, but if she really loved him, she wouldn't have done that, now would she?
Well, according to what I've heard, what she said, she didn't love him back then. So
then what would change?
I don't know. Maybe ask them.
I'm just saying. Logically, it didn't change anything.
No. Oh, stunned by me, beautiful. But the point is, he's apparently thinks he's in love with her now, and she's saying she is with him. If she actually is, it's a different matter.
She's not. She can't
Spear.
be.
Beautiful spear. Oh, he said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, Rev. You're messing around setting the table up. Even though you threw me off early, so you don't want us to use the table, but then you're messing with it. Look at. And I had it won then. This match would have been over. Russian leg sweep. Good roll through by Roadhog. So you can take advantage of what the ref did. Now the rest of my belt. Oh, come on, you're putting a belt in my face. It's my own title.
Like you said, it's not a title match, even if you lose.
Yeah, but still, you want your belt rubbed in your face? Why has the ref got hold of it? 2. Like, if you're the one with charm, would you think the ref should be touching your belt and shoving it in your face if someone's got submission on you? Exactly. Oh, reverse! Good move by Roadhog. See? 1, 2. So he basically has a lot more pressure than I thought he was. In the air, beautiful.
He took the ref down.
Well, he deserved it then. 1, 2, 3. Come on, ref. That should have been 3.
It's very slow counter.
Yeah, but he's slow because I'm getting the pins.
No, because he was slow counting that guy.
Oh, look! Like, what's that about? We're fighting on the table and he's moving it around. Like, why? Just do your job, ref. Stay out of it. If you don't want the table involved, take it out or DQ someone for using it. Stop messing with it.
You're the one that brought it in.
For my entrance, because I wanted to basically entertain that crowd. So I thought this was going to be a super quick match with Roadhog.
You're the one complaining about the table, and you're the one that brought the table in.
No, I'm complaining about the ref using the table. The ref's not supposed to stay out the match, just ref it. You try to get sharpshoot on me in the ring, I got out, and I got sharpshoot on him on the outside, he just got pied out of that, as you saw. Now we're giving a good kick in. Look at him trying to sit up and keep kicking back down. Boom, boom. Beautiful. He's got me in headlock there. He's giving me some vicious punches to the head there, to the head. Another shot. Oh, another one. Look, the count 5. Like, look how slow he's been with the count too.
But at least it's the same.
Yeah, right now, but I've seen in the company that he's counting for others but not certain people sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, you've seen that with some of the episodes. You know, in that like big, what was that 5-man match where they were counting one of like 8, 9, everyone was still on 2.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that. I'm tired.
Beautiful move there by me.
My head really hurts. Does anyone have like Tylenol or something?
No.
God.
I'm surprised you didn't want to like the hair of the dog or something. That's what you've been having until we ran out.
Yeah, I'd love that. Do you have one?
No, it says we ran out.
Then why offer me?
I'm so surprised you didn't. Oh, it's down. I've got the referee there.
I didn't think there was.
Yeah, because it isn't. Because your room was full and you got through that in a couple of days. My room had a little bit and you took that out. This is like caramba. Like I said, you're only here for like a week and you're going back to that reality show, but still, you've been sipping like a fish, almost.
I'm not sitting like a fish. Fish don't sit.
Okay, fine. You've been have like a hose down your throat practically. That's why it's all gone. The local pub is actually shut today because they said they've got to restock with you because you wouldn't leave, and apparently you've drained their barrels so much. They said we've never had them drain this quick, this ever, in this nice sleepy town until you showed up, and they had to shut for a day to get the brewery to bring more in.
Oh please, they're exaggerating. There's lots of people that remember loads of people.
Yeah, all looking disappointed and angry at you and had to get you out of there because they don't blame you for drinking other drinks, so no one else could have any.
I don't remember that.
Well, I do. You almost caused a riot in there.
Spear. Can we go start a riot?
No. Yeah.
Please?
Okay, no. Pin. Ah, rope break.
Fun. IVATOPIA would have done it with me.
Oh my god, not if he was doing his own history and he was trying to get the job done. Pin. Beautiful frog splash, rope break. How was that rope break? He was nowhere near it. I feel the rest biased for this match. It's the only reason this has gone on longer than it has. Oh, he got me in the ring there. Oh, got him in the gut. In the air. Code breaker. Beautiful, beautiful. You want to break a code? Look at me. There we go. I'm going high.
You made me sneeze.
How did I make you sneeze?
I thought you said you could get rid of a cold and you made me sneeze.
I didn't mention a cold. What are you talking about?
That's what I heard.
Not what I said.
What'd you say then?
I don't remember. It wasn't a cold.
You did. You said that you could get rid of a cold and you made me sneeze.
I talked about breaking a code. Look at me. Nothing about a cold.
Oh, I thought you said cold. Not code.
Okay, that's look 2. I'm like, get in the ring. Come on. This is your biggest match of your career, taking on the champ. So let's see what he's got. Look, the ref again with the table. Just get out of the ring if you don't want it in there. Spear. Oh my god, did you hear him scream as he went through the table? Boom! That's all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. It's in the record books. Me defeated Roadhog. Boom, probably.
Really? That's poor sportsmanship.
What was? I spin through the table. I'm there to make a sample. Like, you ruined my entrance. You deserve that, boy. I'm the champ. Then run to the camp. To quote a certain grasshopper there. Ivan Reaver required stitches after acquiring some facial damage there. Injured his neck in that match, so he got a hurt neck. I had stitches.
And he's out for a week. What were you out for? Nothing?
I got stitches, so my face could have been seriously ruined back then. This beautiful, amazing face.
No, please.
You know you like this face. Pleasure line abandoning the policy, withholding, creative control. Like, it doesn't matter. The point is, you don't hurt the moneymaker. Ivan Reaver has been branded negligent for injuring Roadhog in a recent match. Fanny Mongo's reputation has benefited from being associated with me, because I'm the champ. And how was I negligent when
Negligent?
Yes, when he basically calls me to get stitches.
Maybe there's
on the same side.
Yourself to get stitches.
I didn't know to get stitches. He did. Red Eagle has been released by Lucha Libre. Sorry, must make ends meet there. What was this? Nice to meet you, Ivan Reaver. We invite you here today to discuss working for Strong Style Wrestling. We feel you make a great addition to the roster, and we're prepared to make it happen with this deal. Let's see what he's offering me back then. Wow, 4,300 for 42 weeks. Give me creative and guaranteed. I deserve more than that though. And at this point in time, IWD was coming up, I heard of them in the Rumbles. And I've talked with them too. That's not been shown here, so that's why I was upping it here.
That's a lot of money, sir.
Well, yeah. I'm the world champ. I'm the biggest wrestler in the biggest company back then. And had IWD coming up soon, up to 10,100 per week. At least one of those figures will have to come down, or 6,000. So what, 6,000, 10,100. So I thought, fine. Put my advance up. How about this? 30,000? 32? Nah, it's gonna, okay, maybe not. As you can see, 8,000. So I was like, okay, that's 2,000 more than he said. Let me think about this here. I thought, okay, let's bring the contract down a bit. So I'm doing with less money, so be there less time. I was like,
1 week.
I was playing hardball at that point. So you can see, so I was like, 2 weeks maybe. Because again, I'm such a big name, I'm the biggest thing in wrestling at this point. And like I said, IWD was on the horizon, I heard rumblings of it. So I knew I had some other options. So I thought, okay, salary 0. 2 weeks, 20,000. Why not? To start. What's the point in signing for 2 weeks? We can't invest in someone that committed. So I was like, fine. So I thought, if I'm going to 2 weeks, get 20,000, 10,000 a week theoretically. And then I can move on to, IWD or something bigger.
Negotiator.
Again, IWD was rumblings at this point in time. So I've got advanced 0 now, going up my salary.
You should probably up your weeks.
Well, yes, I'm going to do that. Take 10,000 for salary, give me no advance, give me full creative, full guarantee and health. 12 weeks. Do you think we are who you are to make demands? You're obviously not taking this very seriously.
Is that the end of it? I don't know.
I was like, okay.
Oh my god.
So someone these things not taking it seriously. He's hanging around a long time. So he obviously really wants me. Took the health off, got creative guarantee, 9,000, 8 weeks. So I thought that's better, surely. We cannot invest for you 8 weeks. That's kind of money requires a bigger commitment.
Awful with this.
What? These are how these negotiations go.
Oh my god.
12 weeks. Cannot invest for 12 weeks. I was like, oh, crying out loud. IWD's rumble, I want maybe to go there. I won't be here too long. 16 weeks then. Who do you think you are? But don't demand. You're obviously not taking this very seriously. It's like, oh, I'm crying out loud. Just, alright, this meeting isn't going anywhere. Let's just forget about it for the time being. And it won't be tied down too long. So I have 5 weeks left here. I wanted something. I'm injured for a week. I wanted something that's going to entice me to go there. Because again, IWD was rumbling. It sounded like it's going to be big. And we know it ended up being big. Middleweight has renewed his contract with the Federation. Dragon Ryan has come down with an illness and is in poor health this week. Roadhog has recovered from his injury and looks forward to getting back. And see, I was out for a week and so was he. Big Bob Olson has been enjoying his role at All-American Wrestling in recent weeks. And Reavers has recovered from his injury and looks forward to getting back in the ring. And Reavers probably has suffered from the lack of exposure in recent weeks. As you can see, Super Lucha Libre has discovered a new talent by the name of O.B. Hickles. You know, what even shows a picture of him properly. Look, you can see his eyes. I don't remember hearing much about him. Maybe he wasn't as good as he thought he was.
Maybe.
We're embarrassed to get a photo of him. There we go. Nice to meet you, Ivan Reaver. We invite you here today to discuss working for United Kingdom Wrestling.
Oh, good lord.
What?
We have to go through this.
You're not exactly a priority for us right now, but we consider bringing you on board. Don't you recognise him? He's the guy you work for today in the Indies. That's your boss. You've been spending a lot of time with him. I've seen him on the reality show.
Yes, but
5,700, 27 weeks, creative, guaranteed. Okay, I'm up to 6,000. I signed. No, I don't see earning 6,000 per week. The salary will offered you were perfectly reasonable. If I'm not mistaken, he's fired you recently. You haven't paid nothing from him. Right, this meeting isn't going anywhere. Let's just forget about it. So he was just stingy with money back then with me as he was with you now.
yeah.
With that being said, like, subscribe. See you next time. Ivan Reaver. Reaver time, baby. And
Bye,
beautiful
Jess Olsen,
Jess
bye.
Olsen there. See you next time, everyone. Bye. Bye.